Hello students, good morning all of you. In the previous session, we have discussed about what are the phases of operation research. Okay, so total 6 steps are there. Okay, so we already studied about phases of operation research, and it is nothing but it is a procedure of operation research. Okay, but today we are going to study about what are the uses and limitations of operation research. Okay, so in that first we go for uses of operation research. The first one, it provides logical and systematic approach to the problem. Okay, the first uses of operation research is it provides logical and systematic approach. Systematic approach to the problem. Okay, so whatever the problem is arises in an enterprises, it can be solved by using scientific operational techniques. Okay, that's why the first use is it provides logical and systematic approach to the while formulating the problem. Okay, the second one is it allows modification of mathematical solutions before they are put in use. Okay, so whatever the solutions we are getting in phases of operation research. Okay, in phases of operation research, we have various alternatives. Okay, so whatever the alternatives we have adopted, which can be presented to the management. If management told that if you modify that solution, then it is very easy to modify before it is used. Okay, so it can be modified easily. Modification is modification of solutions very easy. Okay, and the third one, what is the third use? Okay, it facilitates improved quality of decision. Okay, so it provides, okay, operation research provides improved quality of decisions. Okay, improved quality of decisions. Correct? Okay, the next fourth one, it leads to optimum use of managers' production factors. Okay, managers, it use managers production factor. Means here we can use the resources in the optimum manner to achieve our objective. Okay, so we can use that manager's ability to make a good quality decision. Okay, so next, the fifth one, it indicates the scope as well as limitations of the problem. Okay, so it means it provides uses as well as limitation of that solution. Okay, so that we already seen in the last phase of operational research. Okay, in that they told that, so before whatever the solution we have adopted, when we that solution is represented to the management, then we told to the management that this solution has this much of strength, and this is the use of use of this decision. Okay, so by using or adopting this solution, these uses are arises, and we also told that the weaknesses of that solution. Okay, so then management will decide so which solution is best for our enterprise. Okay, so it provides the scope as well as limitation of the problem. Scope as well as limitation to the problem. Next, the sixth use of operation research. It aids in preparation of future managers by improving their knowledge and skill. Means it helps the managers to prepare, okay, to improve their skill, okay, to improve their knowledge as well as skill. So this operation research helps the future managers, okay, it helps the managers to improve knowledge as well as skill. Okay, so this is the sixth use of operation research. Okay, so the last one is it helps in finding avenues for new research and improvement in the system. Okay, so it helpful in research. Okay, so we can research, we can innovate new things to use the resources in optimum manner. So it finding the avenues for research and improvement in the system. Okay, so these are the uses of operation research. Okay, so next we go for what are the limitations of operation research. Okay, what are the limitations of operation research? Okay, limitations of okay, the first models are, okay, so whatever the models we have used in the operation research are idealized representations of reality. Okay, so they are idealized representation of reality but cannot be regarded as an absolute in any case. Okay, so whatever the solution we have find out that solution is only idealized as a representation of reality, but it is not absolute. Okay, the absolute. Okay, so this is the first demerit or limitation of OR. Okay, so first one is models are only idealized representation of reality. But cannot be absolute in a particular case. Cannot be absolute in any case. So this is the first limitation of OR. Okay. The second one is mathematical models. Okay, whatever the models we have used on the basis of quantitative, okay, those models are applicable only to specific categories of problems. Okay, only to the specific categories of problems, as they do not take into account qualitative factors. Okay, so some mathematical models are there. Those models are applicable to a specific category of problem. Okay, so it is not applicable to the complete entire whole problem. So whatever the problems are there, we cannot use that mathematical models. That's why it ignores the qualitative factors. Okay, so mathematical models are used for specific category problems, for specific categories problem, and it ignores qualitative factors. Okay, so the third one, operation research requires huge calculation. Okay, so whatever the solution we have arrived, it should be by using simulation or mathematical analysis. Okay, in that way we are arising some solution, okay, for that particular problem. So that problem requires huge calculation. Okay, operation research requires huge calculation which cannot be handled manually. So it cannot be handled manually and requires computers, resulting in heavy cost. Okay, so the third demerit is heavy costs. Okay, so operation research, while solving any particular problem, we require some huge calculation. Okay, so it cannot be handled by any man. Okay, so he cannot use his brain and calculate all those things. That's why he needs computers. Okay, so for that computers we have to pay some certain amount. So it requires heavy costs. Okay, we have to invest more. Okay, so this is the third demerit of operation research. Okay, next, fourth one. The implementation of OR mainly depends on the person. Okay, the implementation of OR depends on the person who provides solution, the person who uses the solution. Okay, so it is complete depend upon the behavioral issues of the persons. Okay, it is studied in the last phase of operation research. Okay, so first, implementing that solution, we have to deal with the behavioral issues. Okay, that behavioral issues related to the person who provides the solution and the person who uses that solution. Okay, so this is another limitation of OR. Okay, so these are the uses and limitations of operation research. Okay, once again I repeat. So the uses are, it provides logical and it provides logical and systematic approach to the problem. Means here we are using scientific techniques to solve the problem. And the second one is, it allows modification of mathematical solution. Okay, so before we are presenting to the management, if management wants to modify that solution, then it is very easy to modify those solutions. And the third one is it facilitates improved quality decision. Okay, this is the third use of operation research. And the fourth one, it indicates the use as well as limitation of that problem. Okay, next it leads managers to use that solution in an optimum manner. Okay, so it also helps the managers to improve their knowledge as well as skills. Okay, so these are the uses of operation research. So what are the limitations in that? First one is models are only idealized representation of reality but cannot be absolute in any case. So whatever the models we have used, they are representation of reality, but we cannot use in any of the particular case. Okay, that is first demerit of operation research. And the second one is mathematical models are used for specific categories problem. So it is not used for all the problems. Okay, one specific category is there. For that we have used these mathematical models, and it ignores the qualitative factors. Okay, so qualitative factors can be ignored here. Okay, and the last one is third one is heavy cost. So operation requires huge calculation, so it cannot be handled by manually. That's why managers requires computers. It bears heavy cost. Correct? So and the last one is fourth one. The implementation of work mainly depends upon the behavioral issues of the persons. Okay, the person who uses the solution and the person who provides the solutions. Okay, so these are the uses and limitations of operation research. Okay, in the next session we are going to learn about what is LPP, linear programming problem. Okay, so that problem is very easy. In that we are going to study formulation of problem and how to formulating the problem by using the first one is graphical method and another one is there, that is simplex method. Okay, so in the next class we are going to study about linear programming problem. Okay, thank you.